Swiggity swag, what's in the bag? Jay here, and I'm bringing you guys another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle that I had on a stream like a week or two ago. I can't really remember, but this is a UU battle that I had up against Henry. But let's go ahead and smash that like button, as it does help support the video, support the channel, and it makes me a very happy guy. And also answer the question of the day that it will be on the layout. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this battle. So this is one of the battles I had on my stream like a few weeks ago or a week or two ago, like I said before. I'm basically going to be uploading these Wi-Fi battles. Some might be good, some might not be good, mainly because I'm going to be away from home over the weekend, and so I didn't want to leave you guys without any videos. So I'm gonna try my best to pump out at least like 3 videos for you guys over the weekend. There won't be any top 5 over the weekend. I apologize, but you know, I just couldn't do it. So yeah, but let's go ahead and jump into this battle. So this is a UU battle, and looking at their team, I wasn't really too threatened by anything on their team, but they actually did give me a little bit of trouble. That Pangoro unexpectedly gave me a little bit of trouble because well, you'll just see here in the battle. And if my webcam goes out of sync with my microphone, my audio, my voice, or anything like that, I apologize. It is an issue that I've been dealing with for a while, and I've been trying to fix it. And I know other people have been going through the same issues. But yeah, let's go and jump into this battle. So my opponent leads off with the Vivian, and I go ahead and lead off my Galvantula, and I go straight for the Thunder because I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to let this Vivian live at all. I know it has a focus sash, so let me go ahead and bring it down to its sash. I have a sash myself, so if they don't try to put me to sleep and they try to whirlwind me, I can kill this thing with the next hit. But they go for the sleep powder, and I'm like, okay, that's perfectly fine. I have a Florges, I can go for the aromatherapy, and I will be good to go. Plus my Florges, I do believe, is specially defensive. I have yet to check the EVs on it, but I really need to. But I think it is special defensive, and even if it wasn't special defensive, Florges has a lot of special defense to begin with. So they go for the Hurricane as I switch in my Florges, and my Florges takes it decently, I guess, but I do get confused. Yeah, it kind of sucks that Florges got confused, but they are going to go for another Hurricane because Hurricane is their strongest stab that they can hit me with for the most amount of damage. I mean, I guess, you know, strongest stab means, you know, just what I just said anyway. Luckily for me, Florges does hit through the confusion, and I do land the Moonblast and kill out the Vivian. By the way, it is pronounced Vivian, not Vivillon like a lot of people think it is. The L's are pronounced like a Y because it's supposed to be like French or something. But anyway, so they go into their Jirachi. I can't do anything to their Jirachi, but I wish I actually went for the Protect or the Wish. But at the same time, I didn't want to risk taking an Iron Head because I know Florges wouldn't be able to take the Iron Head, especially from a Jirachi because it's stabbed. So I went into the next best thing, which is my Swampert, because I can either set up the Stealth Rocks. Well, first of all, I can scare this thing out with the Earthquake, and then I can go ahead and set up Stealth Rocks and you know, just be in a very good position. But they switch out and they go into their what is this thing called, Bayonet, as I do end up going for the Stealth Rocks because I knew that Jirachi couldn't do anything to me. If they tried to body slam me and get the paralysis, that's perfectly fine. Like I said, I have a Florges with aromatherapy, and I mean, their Jirachi couldn't do anything, and basically them switching out from my Swampert confirmed that they couldn't do anything to my Swampert with the Jirachi. But they go ahead and they Mega Evolve their Bayonet to Mega Bayonet, and they go for the Will-O-Wisp, which is perfectly fine with me. Like I said before, I have a Florges with aromatherapy, so all these statuses that are getting affected, that are getting hit on my side doesn't matter because I have a Florges, I have aromatherapy. If I lose Florges, then it might become a problem. But I go ahead and just stay in because I'm like, you know what, I'm a Swampert. This thing can't really do anything to my Swampert. It can go for the Shadow Sneak. My Swampert is max defense, max HP. We can take it. And I'm going to go ahead and fire back with the Earthquake because I want to get as much damage on this thing as possible. Just try to whittle it down because looking at the fact that it went for the Will-O-Wisp, it probably does carry the Destiny Bond. And obviously it has a Shadow Sneak because, you know, I mean, what Bayonet doesn't have Shadow Sneak? It's Stab, it's Priority, whatever. But I go for the Roar now because I want to go ahead and phase out that bayonet and shuffle their team around, try to get some stealth rock damage on some stuff, and I catch this Sharpedo. Now I'm looking at a Sharpedo and I'm thinking, well, I can't let them get set up too much with the Sharpedo with the speed boost, because if they get set up enough, then this thing will outspeed and basically kill everything on my team, because I don't think anything on my team is going to really appreciate a crunch or a waterfall from this Sharpedo, especially Victini, because Victini will not take a hit from this thing at all. So basically what I do is I'm gonna go ahead and just go for the roar right here, because I don't want this thing being set up too much. They can go for the waterfall all they want. I know I can take at least one from the range that I was at, unless they got a crit. Luckily enough, they didn't get a crit, and I go for the roar and phase out their nice little Sharpedo thing, and I catch the Jirachi again. Now of course, now the Jirachi can do something to my Swampert, because my Swampert is at a very low amount of HP, and at this point I'm just gonna sack off my Swampert here, because I mean there's really no point in trying to save an 8 HP burnt Swampert. There's really no point, and I can get an easy free switch into Victini to revenge kill, because Jirachi is not going to take a V-Create from Victini. There's just no way, it's not going to take it. So they switch out and they go into their Sharpedo, I guess either sacking it off or thinking they could take a V-Create, but I mean it's V-Create, it's like base 180 I think, correct me if I'm wrong, and then it stabs, so it's so yeah, there's no way it's going to take it, and Sharpedo is basically paper thin. It has paper thin defenses, so there was no way I was going to be able to take that hit. There was just no way. So I kill off the Sharpedo, which is great, but they go into Darkness Bay, which is first of all, why is this thing Darkness Bay? That's funny. But they go into the Pangoro. The crunch is coming, so I'm thinking, you know, hey, let's go into Florges. We resist. We may be able to take one. I'm not sure. I've never faced a Pangoro before. And unfortunately, we actually do not take one at all. And I'm like, well, dang. Okay, fine then. So let's go into Victini, which was a very, 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 very stupid play by me, because I'm thinking, okay, let's see if Pangoro can even take a stab V-Create from my Victini. Let's just see. Well, it takes it. And I'm just like, well, this is a dead Victini, because there's no way Victini is going to take a crunch, especially we're at -1 defense and crunch is stab on it. So we lose 2 Pokemon. One, because I underestimated, or either I overestimated Florges' bulk, I underestimated Pangoro, and then I was just stupid and brought in Victini thinking I can OHKO with a V-Create instead of just bringing in Manshao and going for the high jump kick from in the first place. But at the same time though, they have a bayonet on their team, and they could have easily just went into the bayonet. So I guess, I don't know, I mean my play may look stupid, it may not look stupid depending on how you see it, but they had a bayonet on their team. So now that I think about it, there was no way I was gonna sit there and go for a high jump kick while they still have a ghost type alive on their team. There's just no way. But they go into the Victini now. I go into my Galvantula. I was hoping that I will wake up, and I actually don't wake up. And they hit me with the blue flare, which is first of all, my Galvantula outsped the Victini, so the Victini is not Scarf, which you know, that's really good. So I wake up this turn, I go for the Thunder, and I miss the Thunder, and I'm like, how does Galvantula miss a Thunder with Compound Eyes? It's like 93 accuracy or something. Come on. That bugged me so much. So we just died to a Glaciate, and I'm like, did this really just happen? Okay, fine. So I go into Manshao, I go for the knockoff, hoping that it kills the Victini, and it does kill the Victini. So I'm just like, thank you, the Victini is dead. I don't have to deal with it anymore. But I think I'm down to my last 2 Pokemon, being this and the Slowbro, and I'm like, well, this sucks. This sucks. So what I do now is I'm looking at this thing, I'm thinking, okay, they're gonna either go for the Will-O-Wisp or the Destiny Bond. Either way, I'm switching out because my Manshao cannot take this thing on. So I'm gonna go into my Slowbro and basically just try to whittle it down with whatever moves I do have. And they go for the Destiny Bond, so I'm like, okay, that's 1 Destiny Bond they use. They go for it again, and I'm like, I don't see why you went for it again. You didn't really need to, because the Destiny Bond from the last turn is still active, I think. But I go for the T-Wave now in vain. I mean, I just go for the T-Wave just because, you know, there's really no other move I can go for except for the Slack Off. And I'm trying to PP stall them out of Destiny Bonds. And if they PP maxed it, I think they'll have like, what, 8 Destiny Bonds? But they went for 3 Destiny Bonds. They go for the Shadow Steep now, and I just go ahead and just go for the slack off right here because why not? I mean, I'm at a great amount of HP anyway, and I mean, this bayonet can't do anything to me, even if it wanted to. I mean, it can't. So they go for the Will-O-Wisp now, and I'm like, nice. They go for the Willow, nice, because now I can just go for the skull and kill it and not have my slow bro die. So the bayonet is gone, and I think all they have left on their team at this point is their Jirachi, which first of all, I have a Mienshao knockoff. Jirachi is not going to take that. Second of all, I have a slow bro, and that Jirachi is a physical attacker. My slow bro can eat up any hit from it. We're already statused, and I have slack off, so they can't paralyze me, so they can't status me with a status or anything like that. So they would have to basically just hope they can Iron Head flinch me to death. But I go for the Scald, I get the burn on the Rachi, and at this point it is GG, because their Jirachi legit cannot do anything to my slow bro. They're burned, so my slow bro is not going to be taking any damage at all. We can go for the slack off. We can slack off all that damage, but at this point, I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna try to kill the Jirachi because I highly doubt they're gonna try to go for a wish and protect or something. I highly doubt they're gonna try to do that, and I don't even see any leftovers on this thing. So maybe it was like choiced or something. I'm not sure what this Jirachi even was. No, they're not choiced. They just switched up. They just switched moves. So I'm not really sure what this Jirachi was holding, to be honest with you. I know I didn't knock off their item or anything like that, but they do go ahead and die this turn to the burn, and so that will be good game. Good game. I do believe the person's name was what, Henry. I can't really remember because I was recording this for like 10 minutes and it is like 11 o'clock at night and I'm trying to pump out these videos as fast as I can. It is Henry. Yeah, Henry. So that would be good game, Henry. It was a 2-0. That dang on Pangoro though, my goodness, that Pangoro just went through like two of my Pokemon like they were paper. I mean, I guess they kind of were paper on the physical defense side, but if you guys enjoyed this battle, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to drop wait, what? Drop what? No. Yeah, drop a like, as it does help support the video, support the channel, makes me a very happy guy. Answer the question of the day that will be on the layout, and yeah, I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching, and yeah, peace.